All right, so what are your names?
Jason Harrison.
Gary Warewine.
Okay, and are you? What are you? Do you have a rank here at Washington Township Fire?
We're just
I mean, you're
lowly
EMS
firefighters.
coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am firefighter paramedic, also EMS coordinator here at Washington Fire.
All right.
He's also the lead instructor for our UAS program, or our drone program.
Okay. Would you guys, all right, lead instructor, would you guys say you two pretty much established the drone program here in Washington Township?
Yeah,
Yes.
and as far as we know, we were the first in at least Macomb County to have a drone program, if not Michigan. We're not real sure.
Okay. Now, what type of drones do we have here in Washington Township?
We have 2 drones.
Okay.
The Matrice 210 is our most current drone.
Okay.
And then the other one is a Mavic Pro, which we started with, which was less cost to us and basically gave us a training platform. We had to prove out that we could use this drone for certain tasks that we wanted to complete. And then once we did that, we took it back to the Township board and bought a better drone.
Okay. What type of tasks? Why was there a need, and what type of tasks? Why was there a need for, the drone?
So the things that we use our drone for are fire ground operations. It's great at 360 in a building, get a good aerial view. Our newest drone has a thermal camera, so we can see hot spots on the fire ground. Also search and rescue, missing people, missing children, dementia patient that walks away from their house. We can use a FLIR camera to find them. Also, accident scenes where people go off the freeway and we can't find them right away. We can use a drone to fly overhead, good aerial view, find the accident. And then lastly, hazmat operations. So if a tanker overturns, we can approach the tanker with the drone, identify, and go from there.
Okay. Now, what did the chief think of this program? Was he
Chief's been
absolutely
very
on board?
supportive.
Yeah.
The chief supported us 100% on this program from the very beginning. When we bought the less expensive drone up until we got this more expensive drone in.
Okay. Have other departments approached you about drone
several other
programs?
departments. Jason and I did some training in Memphis. We did Rochester Hills. We've done 7 or 8 people on our department.
11. Including us too.
We developed the Part 107 class that we put on, and hopefully in the very near future we'll have that as a Q course in smoke, so fire departments throughout Michigan can log on to smoke and sign up to take our class.
Okay. So now the drone that you have with us today is a little bigger than the original one, right? This is more
correct.
expensive.
This is the Matrice 210. I could go through all the specs with you, but I don't think they're that important right now.
Some assembly required.
It
Gotcha.
takes us, it can be assembled pretty quickly. Jason's going to put some legs on here, the carbon fiber legs. He's going to put some batteries in. And basically, Jason's going to get it ready for flight. So he's going to assemble everything.
Okay.
He's going to go through a pre-flight checklist, make sure that everything's ready to go and for us to be able to operate this safely.
How long would you take? How long does this take to put together, would you think?
I'd say Jason can have it ready to go and probably in the air in less than a minute.
Okay.
Now the timer can start, Jason.
Now you said there was a couple of different cameras on this one.
Yeah, we have 2 different cameras at Washington Fire. We have a FLIR camera, which Jason's holding right now. That gives us our thermal imaging capabilities. And then the other camera we have is a zoom camera, and it allows us to zoom obviously on what we're looking at.
Okay.
We can fly with both cameras simultaneously. So if we use the FLIR camera to find somebody out in a field and we want to zoom in and take a quick look at them really close, we can switch over to the zoom camera and do that. So
Okay.
we can verify that it's actually a person.
And you can fly this at night?
FAA guidelines say that you cannot fly at night, but as a department, we went and got our night waiver approval, so the FAA approved us to fly at night now. So we have lights on our drone, so we are able to fly at night.
Okay. So at night you can use the infrared, which works out.
Yeah,
well.
day or night we can use both cameras. The infrared is obviously significantly better for night flying than the zoom camera.
Now I know you've done some demonstrations with someone who needs, let's say somebody's drowning or is out in the middle of a lake.
We do have a drop mechanism. This particular drone will hold up to 5 pounds. So we can attach, we have an inflatable raft, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
So we can attach the raft to the bottom, fly it out to the victim, hit a button on our controller, drops the raft. As soon as it hits the water, it inflates at that time, and then the victim can grab it.
Okay. What's the harness you're wearing there?
The harness is basically for the controller, so I can attach the controller to it, because the controller's got some significant weight, so I can just attach the harness to the controller, and it makes it easier so I don't drop it.
Okay.